I always wanted to produce this kind of vibes, this kind of retro vibes, you know. If it's too much modern, it's not so good for me. I prefer when it's sounding a bit, you know, rough, a bit raw, a bit old, you know. This kind of sound, I call it pasta. Pasta sonora. Pasta is good. Hey, I'm St. David and I live in Bari, a beautiful place in the south of Italy. And I play and produce 90s old school house music. I grew up with groups from Todd Terry, Kerry Chandler, DJ Sneak, you know, these house pioneers from the past, from the 90s. Todd Terry and his Jumping record from 94, or Get Down from Paul Johnson, you know. I grew up with these records since I was a child. The first time I listened to them, I instantly fall in love. And I think this stay in my, you know, in my blood, like for my production until now, because the way that I produce, I think, is inspired from them. Everything for me comes from old records. I like a lot to buy old records, going to the markets, going to the record shop and collect lots of samples. Most of my discovery comes from that. I like a lot to take inspiration from the past. Everything comes from there. I'm always using the same gear, I think, from 10 years. Of course, I started with a laptop like everyone, and I got an Akai MPC 2000 XL and the new one, and I like to mix them, the two together, because, you know, the modern and the old came across and they make a new sound. So most of the time I use my Akai for sampling, you know, old records, making drum beats, and to give this 12-bit flavor, you know. And sometimes I go through my mixer. I have an old desk from Roland from 82, and I like a lot the sound that comes from this desk, because once you pass the sound inside of this, it's changing completely the vibe, you know. And I like this. It's kind of dust, you know, that gives electricity in the end, you know, but it changed completely the color of the track. For me, it's important that it's sounding a bit retro and it's taking that kind of vibe. I think we cannot replace the human touch. This is very important. This AI, you know, that we have, the technology can help us to improve our stuff, our flow, but cannot replace the human touch, the sensibility of the producer, of the artist. You cannot replace this. Even a mistake. That little mistake, you know, that's not perfect when it's not quantized so much. There's a little slight delay, slightly off tune. I like this. It's creating a new vibe. I remember maybe one time I was playing in Genova, in the north of Italy, and while I was playing, I was looking to this guy in the center of the crowd that was with my records in the air, you know, was doing like this. And for me, it was, wow. I was not prepared for this, but for me it was great to see. Yeah, and then I think, remember, this guy came another time to another place, and he made the same with this in the was crazy. For sure, never say no. Never give up on the first no, because like for me, in my case, I received a lot of no in the beginning, and then I start to see that my sound was working, DJ were playing my music, so never give up on the first no. Maybe this no is a no for now and is a yes for another one. Push hard and then go straight. If you believe in your sound, just do it.